I'm absolutely sure that I'm not the first person ever who combines marketing with philosophy. And me personally, I find a lot of answers in philosophy regarding my business. Anyway, let's go. So, if you're a coach, you probably have a problem of having people watching your every post, consuming everything you put out for free, and none of them are actually buying from you. Eventually, they end up staying as engaged leads and not as clients. So, to fix this problem, I want to use the concept of Plato's, which is called Allegory of the Cave. And Plato actually talks about this concept in his book called The Republic, which was written like almost 3,000 years ago, so it actually works. So Plato actually has this concept explained in terms of society and elites who control the world. So if you look closely, you can see that there are people who are chained to the wall, and behind them is a fire and other people, elite, who controls the world. And basically what they're doing is they're creating shadows and showing these shadows to people who are chained to the wall. And you may wonder how the fuck does it even connect with marketing and the problem I want to solve. Bear with me and it will actually help. So here's why your engaged leads don't turn into your dream clients. So now imagine that engaged leads you have are actually these chained people. And they're actually chained to the fact that they're always an engaged leads, but they never become clients. And the reason why is very simple. They just don't feel ready. For example, they consume your free content, and what it does is it relieves the pressures that would otherwise force a decision. And it feels just enough to get rid of this pain of not making any progress. And what you're doing, even without any kind of intent behind that, you're basically keeping them in a group of engaged leads. And you also have to remember that your potential clients probably spent years or even decades getting ready or pretending to figure it out. And the main problems they have is the fact that investing means admitting what they've been doing wasn't working. And they stay stuck because of the fact that the cost of inaction for them is invisible. And keep in mind that your price tag is a specific number, and they can't really comprehend that their inaction has no number attached. And back to the Plato. If you've ever read this book, you know the fact that the prisoner wasn't guided out. He was dragged. And Plato says that prisoner felt pain and not relief. His legs didn't work, he was disoriented because of the light, and every step hurt. And someone kept dragging him on, and eventually he felt a relief. And your high-ticket funnel has to drag your engaged lead. So here is the solution. So first of all, your ad has to break a pattern. And the main job of your ad is to show them this version of themselves which they've been avoiding for all this time. The one that's been consuming and not acting. The second step is your VSL or a webinar. What it does, it actually creates a discomfort, and your job is to put a specific price tag of their inaction. And your application has to feel like a relief and the first step to becoming free. And that's basically something that they can hold on to while they're getting through your funnel. And of course, your pitch. And they should feel like you are the person who's dragging them out of this cave. I call this the cave of inaction. Peace.